Hey now, hey now,
Hey,
hey now, hey now.
We back,
Hey,
baby.
hey
hey
now.
now, here in All Star, the game on, get paid. Yeah,
Okay,
what's up,
all
y'all? What's
right.
up, y'all?
What's up? What's happening, Captain?
Now what's happening, Captain? Look at you all coordinated and stuff today. She got a little yellow with her little yellow headphones and everything. You all
Wait a
coordinated,
minute. Oh my,
coordinated.
that's
Huh?
what's
You
up.
What'd you
you
say?
better throw.
You
We
better go.
coming, you know what I'm saying? Bring it in June like a firework. Boom.
Yes,
It
yeah.
is
Wrong,
June. Can
wrong
y'all
month
believe
though,
it's
but
I
June?
yeah.
know. It is June, baby. We
It's
made
June
it.
already. Oh
I
my
know.
gosh. Restrictions is loosening. How's the restrictions doing there where everybody? Because we all in different spots. It's a beautiful thing. I love this national approach we taking with this show. So
Mm-hmm.
what's y'all's what they doing to five restrictions right now?
What
'Cause
they
right
doing?
out here in the DMV, they damn near naked. They don't give a damn.
Not they down there naked.
They don't give a damn no more. Mask off. Fuck what Future was talking about. Mask off.
Out here is a little bit of everything. Like we officially opened up completely
Damn.
um on May 31st, which is crazy because Pennsylvania for the most part had been behind, everybody
Right.
as far as what they had been rolling out and what we have been allowed to do. But as of May 31st, if you are fully vaccinated, you do not have to wear a mask. You do not have to, really abide by the 6 feet thing. Um,
Okay.
but of course, my thing is because that's really the consensus across the nation, I believe. But how do you know if somebody's been fully vaccinated or not?
There's that.
That's the fear for a lot of people. Like, what are they going to start doing? Brandon? Are they going to give you a card that you got to carry around, like your ID? And then people also are like, I have a right not to get the vaccination too. So you can't make me get a vaccination. But if you are a private company, these stores and stuff, if you don't show, what if it gets to the point where there's like, if you don't show your card, you can't come in here
Yeah.
and shop?
Well,
I
if they
think that, hmm Go
they
ahead.
were predicting that it will be like that for travel eventually. Where if you are traveling by plane, you will have to show your card showing that you have been fully vaccinated in order to travel overseas. Now, I
Mm,
don't know if that's going to be the same thing for domestic flights, but they were talking about that being a possible thing for flying overseas. So,
but they always trying to just usher us in slowly into this mess. So it'll say that they starting out overseas, and then once people start
Exactly.
seeing that we can fly freely overseas, and they'll be like, okay, well, if you want to fly domestically, then just show your card. And then
Exactly.
if you want to walk down the street, just show your card. It's gonna get to
if
Right.
you want to walk down the street, that's
It's
all
gonna,
bad.
yeah, right. What's stopping them from getting to that point? Y'all remember when we all changed our TV? Remember they had them boxes and everything was changing from what was it or something to digital with the TVs, and you had to go get this box. Otherwise, I mean, it could get to that point where
Well,
you gotta be vaccinated to do this,
well,
that, and this.
part of the thing that would stop that is the HIPAA law. So the HIPAA law prohibits the share of medical disclosures.
hmm
So with that, they kind of can't they kind of can't force that. And I think that's why they're saying that in order to travel overseas, because once you get outside of the United States border, of course, the HIPAA law is no longer in effect.
Right.
Because that is a U.S. situation and not a worldwide situation.
hmm
So I don't think that they will be able to legally make that a requirement for domestic travel. However, they change laws every day.
They change laws all the time.
Right.
And the problem that I'm seeing right now is the fact that the people who don't want to wear the mask, which are typically the MAGA heads, they're the ones who are like fighting the hardest to avoid the mask, but then they don't want to do what it takes to make sure that we're all. They don't want to take the vaccine either.
Right.
I mean,
So you got to pick a struggle, man. Either wear a
I think
mask or
it's
take the
struggle.
vaccine. You got to do one or the
But
other.
those type of people, they have an issue. It's not even. I don't even think it's the mask or the vaccine. I think it's the fact that they feel like they're being told what to do.
That's
And
the
it's
problem with these Americans. These Americans just think that they just got all the rights in the world. They've never known no freedom.
that's so true. Um,
Mm.
Now for me myself, I'm still trying to get my life together as far as my fear of needles. If there's anybody in the greater Pittsburgh area that um feels okay in accompanying me to go get the vaccine, let me know because I am so listen. I went. I called myself. Let me say, I called myself trying to go get vaccinated, right?
hmm
And I almost had a whole entire anxiety attack on the testing site because I was trying to figure out why the site that I went to, they were having the National Guard help do the vaccinations. And I was trying to figure out
Wait a
why
minute.
this man in fatigue thought that he was about to pull out a needle and do anything with it concerning me. So I hurried up and got the hell up out of there. And
Wow.
yeah, so if you're in the Pittsburgh area and um you fly the friendly skies and you want to come and accompany me, we can become friends tomorrow. Like I'm here for that.
So
But
you want to do it, you're just a little nervous.
yes,
So if there was a patch, you would do that quickly, or if there was a
yes,
peel, you would do that quicker.
yes,
Okay, got
I
you.
yes.
mean, I'm here for the bribes. You know, Joe Biden trying to bribe people to go and
Okay,
get the vaccine and stuff.
let's
Listen
let's do
here.
the $1 million. Yes, let's do that.
That's what I'm not here for, and it's a couple of reasons why. Because I have been like pro vaccination in this situation, which is weird because in every other aspect I have not been pro vaccination, but I don't get the flu shot or anything. But I also know that anything that has ever been anything, even the common cold, when it first surfaced, it was a pandemic, and there was vaccinations that were given in order to try to ward it off. So that's what occurs.
hmm
I also am smart enough to know that anytime we're taking any type of medication, anytime we're eating any type of food, we are putting stuff in our bodies that have passed through the government line, some way, shape, or form.
hmm
And we don't know exactly what it is. So,
Mm.
for the people who have said they're just trying to kill us off, if they wanted to kill you, they would have did it a long time ago. For
Yeah,
the
but
people who have said they're trying to do population control and keep count of us and da 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 da, if they wanted to do that, they could have did it a long time ago.
hmm
So those are the thoughts that I have combated and gotten to the point of I'm okay with the vaccination. I just am not okay with the needle.
I can dig it. Now, you know what? I take the needle if they because like Joe Biden trying to bribe everybody. If they offered like I'd slide down the ATL, and if they was doing like lap dance at VI at the Magic City for, I would do it. I would get.
Hello,
I would do
everybody. Welcome
it.
to the Independent Podcast because we haven't even greeted y'all, and I knew his shenanigans was coming soon. I just didn't know that he was going to get a vaccination in exchange for a lap dance.
Oh, he worked my
Jesus, it's
nerves.
your girl
Listen,
Brittany B.
this is
That's
DJ
Shady
Mo.
Teas sipping. That's DJ Mo Hype acting a goddamn fool. We got a great show lined up for y'all today. We have DJ Hard Hitter on the air with us today. If y'all don't know DJ Hard Hitter for whatever crazy reason y'all don't know, y'all are going to find out this day.
hmm
And of course, we have the shenanigans with the Shady Teas and all that's going on in the wonderful world of
Life.
entertainment. Life. She said life. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then DJ Mo Hype is going to take us straight over to Sunday school. But right now, we're going to get into State to State by DJ Hard Hitter himself. And when we come back, he will be joined with us live. So stay right there, and we will
Stay
be
here.
right back.
Stay here.
She wants to be my bitch. Then she gotta hit to get rich. She wants to be my hoe. She gotta bring in a lot of dough. We going state to state. We going coast to coast. Look, G-Mac, talk to him.
Listen up, finna put you on some cold game. Bitch, you on the right track, but the wrong train. Pimpin' ain't dead, that's the code name. And my rims so big, I'm in both lanes. Before she met me, she ain't no shit. Now she OT, making double quick. 15 years, tell her it's a road trip. She don't give me no lip, she know how I go. Said the way you suck dick, I can tell you was made for this. You do this so good that you should get paid for this. One thing's for sure, you gon' walk down this road and go get what you can, then you run me my dough. I be thumbing through the checks, last year I was in debt. And now my little bitch charge 1,000 for the neck. Heard the man high, need deposit for the sex. She be breaking niggas' pockets for a check. Hey.
She don't need a bump, she gon' jump shit. I told her head first like a front flip. She gon' go to work, I'm a benefit. Nigga, I done hit a lick, I'ma take your girl straight to sex.
Across the country, coast to coast.
She might go show me girl choose up.
You know how we gon' do it.
Nigga nation.
Yo, Nib Hustle, talk that shit.
All I know is double up. Bitches come and go and this money come in lumps. Rather fall in love or you rather fall in lust? I'd rather make $100 million for the rush. Lord knows I was stuck. Set back off the cuff. Rob niggas, sold drugs. Pimp bitches, so what? Every morning on a mission, nigga tryna go touch. Slim told me Nip Hustle, make these hoes go fuck. Then I kept my foot up on her neck like a Cuban link. Money, power, and respect, just like you a thing. Taking niggas for they checks, baby, you a beast. I don't flex, I collect, that's my expertise. Now, I'm a cold young nigga, all my old premonitions way below how I'm living now. Now, round the globe, I kill it, I just go get digits, that's the code, real nigga now.
She don't need a bump, she gon' jump shit. I told her head first like a front flip. She gon' go to work, I'm a benefit. Nigga, I done hit a lick, I'ma take your girl straight to sex.
Coast to coast, across the country.
If your girl choose up, she gon' stay.
Yeah, we gon' get paid. Talk to him, RJ.
Fuck the next nigga need to know. I'm just trying to catch the wave on a speedboat. Niggas trying to find business on the interstate. Fuck a renegade, I'ma make the pussy real estate. Get your mind right and get you qualified. I'm just living my life, I don't apologize. You know them I'm in your boys by the dollar sign. Money modified every moral that you idolize. And we can go Melrose to Linux or tearing down Fifth Ave. Ubers and lift cabs. Get back from mistresses, sagging on bitches. Since your girl was interested, my words are privilege. Ain't God we trust. All these improvs of lust. Take your bitch out and fuck. Take my rent out of purse. And then I will side boas. Break your bottom bitch for insurance. From flash shows to floors. She don't need a bump. She gon' jump shit. I told her head first like a front flip. She gon' go to work. I'm a benefit. Nigga, I done hit a lick. I'ma take your girl straight to sex.
And all over the
If
world.
your girl choose up, she gon' stay.
Yeah. Big shout out to Los Angeles, California.
If your girl choose up, she
Atlanta,
gon' stay.
Georgia. Houston, Texas. Miami, Florida. New York City, New York. Seattle,
If your girl choose up, she
Washington.
gon'
Washington,
stay.
D.C. What up, North Carolina, South Carolina?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I was gonna
Wait
let
a
him
minute.
finish giving his shout outs and stuff, but
Yeah.
he was
I don't-
shout outs. Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. So
Okay.
y'all listen, we about to hop in right now live with DJ Hard Hitta.
DJ Hard Hitta. What's up, bruh?
What's
What's
up?
Y'all feeling?
We good. We good.
Good. Everybody good?
We good. How you doing?
And blessed by the best, man. I can't complain. If I did, it wouldn't do no good. No
You got that right.
Hey, Daddy.
Right.
Listen,
man.
right before we left, we was talking about DJ Mo Hype going down to Atlanta and getting
Listen here.
get his vaccination in exchange for a rap
Yes,
deal.
I will come to
Hey,
the
you, hey, man,
ATM.
you get that for a couple dollars.
I get just a couple dollars,
You
man.
know, COVID shop for that. I'm still on the 50-50 with that particular situation.
Oh man, you with me, bro. You
Because I
right
don't
there
know
with
side
me.
effects yet. You know when they give you drugs and stuff, you be watching TV, they tell you, this causes sleepiness, drowsiness, heart disease. You know, all you got this long list of
Possible
side
death.
effects. And I didn't, they
Yeah.
not giving that for the COVID shot yet.
Yeah,
So
they always end up with possible death.
Because
They trying to
we're
figure
guinea
out.
pigs. We are
Right.
guinea pigs.
Right.
Yeah.
And right before possible death is always anal leakage. Look here, I'm not trying to do no. I'm not.
Wait a minute.
I don't like it, Russ. I don't like it at all.
This ain't good. None of this is good. You making me rethink this thing. Because I ain't got time. I was team vaccination until he said anal leakage.
Look at here.
What diarrhea?
Listen,
Right.
I ain't never had the flu shot, and I ain't in no rush to get the COVID shot. Knock on wood. Thank the Lord. All that. I'm gonna say beside of my two style. I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna keep taking my multivitamins. I'm gonna
You
keep
know
drinking
what?
my smoothies and taking my B12 and my vitamin
I've been on
D and all that.
C60. I don't know if y'all heard of that. C60. It's like 2,500 times stronger than vitamin C. Dr. CB talks about the carbon. That's the carbon. It's called 60. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna have to look that up.
In the store. You got to get it off Amazon.
C60.
C60. I've been on C60, CMOS, and my boy Kwame. Shout out to my boy Kwame. He just put me on the MMS. Now they took MMS is what they say really cures cancer.
Man, I'm gonna have to holler at you, bro, because you know what? I'm all about the herbal remedies. I'm on this cinnamon and turmeric right now to try to get out of this thing on diabetics, because they ain't about to take me out with that shit. So,
put some of that lemon and ginger with it though.
oh yeah,
Right.
oh yeah. I mess with the ginger all the time. That's my thing.
Is MMS a pill or a liquid?
It comes
Or
in
powder.
pill or it comes in pill, gel, or liquid form. Look on Amazon, just Google it. They got different prices. It's real inexpensive. It's about $30. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you, there was a dude at the barber shop. He cured his homeboy had got with a chick, and I guess he had contracted syphilis, and he was scared to go to the clinic during COVID. And he gave him MMS. He cured him of syphilis with MMS on the street.
Dang. Okay. Well, I don't have
We
that
do
problem,
want to take
but,
a moment and say these views are our views only. Do not go to see your doctor first. Do not be calling up the independent radio saying I took MMS and now I got an extra toe. It's not our fault. It's y'all's decision if you want to do it or not.
But if you Google it, Dr. CB talks about these particular things. These things really help you with a healthy digestive system, and they also rid your body of all the inflammation and mucus.
Yeah, and that's the key part, is ridding your body of mucus, because a lot of people don't know is that's where a lot of the sickness lies, in the mucus that is contained within your body.
Yeah.
But we had a holistic healer on a couple of weeks ago, and one of the things that she continued to talk about was doing your research. So I bet y'all didn't know that when we brought DJ Hard Hitta on, that we was going to start talking about how
we didn't. I didn't even know this.
Never know. You never know.
Nobody figured that part. But definitely do your research. Like you said, Google that thing, and if you need to seek it out on Amazon. Amazon is actually a great place for a lot of stuff. Listen, I have an addiction. Anybody got a cure for addictions for Amazon?
Wow.
No.
Nah.
Cut up your debit card. That's the
remove the app.
Right. It may be just my browser, but when I typed in MMS, M&M's came up. That just be maybe my history though. That M&M's, the chocolate little, that's just my browser history. Okay. All right.
It's okay. You must have been searching M&M's at one point. You was like,
get out my business. Get out my business. Get out my life. Get out my browser history.
I've been looking for the fountain of youth, you know what I'm saying, in so many words, so it's, I want to live a long time, and I want everybody around me to live a long time.
Absolutely.
Now, if we could just get rid of all these idiots with all these guns, then we can all live, right?
That part, because you're talking to three people from Indianapolis, and
Mm.
I don't know what's going on in my home city, but they are losing their minds out there. Like we were the murder capital of the world before I left, and we're probably like hold on to that
Yeah,
idiotic title.
they tripping. They tripping out there.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of this has to do with the message that's being passed on. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like in my particular album, King of the Vibe. You know, I didn't catch one body on this particular album. You know what I'm saying? We went through 16 songs, and my thing is I want to promote a lot of positivity. You know, it's a lot of negativity out there. It's a lot of uncharted stigmas still in our
Mm-hmm.
head, you know what I'm saying, as to how we view the American system. And you know what I'm saying? And they lied to us. They lied to us big time. They told us go to work, get a job. You know what I'm saying? And you can live the American dream. Well, how many people you know rich from working a job? You know what I'm saying? How many people you know can get up and go get what they want to get, go fuck off the whole check and don't have to go back to work the next week? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
very
That's
true.
after 40 and 50 years. You see what I'm saying? So what I want to do is, you know, as I go through, and I have help, you know, from different people, different organizations. We want to promote entrepreneurship for these youngsters. You know what I'm saying? We want to bring back. That's why I call it the King of the Vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to bring good vibes. You know, positive vibes. You know, we want to appreciate all women, not just the black woman, but all women on this particular album. We ain't trying to really degrade nobody. Nobody got killed. Nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? On Simply Beautiful with Jeremiah, Twister, Lil Flip, Skip the Flipper. You know what I'm saying? We was able to tell, you know, big up the woman. It don't matter what you look like. Everybody's beautiful on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So if we can change the thought process and the messages that we're putting out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can have a more productive society, because you know we got kids and grandkids. Well, I ain't got no grandkids, but you know, hopefully my son has some. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but I still got cousins and other relatives and friends and family members that I really want to see live a long time. I want them to see me live a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, that's deep. That's deep. So while you're looking, right? So since we're talking about this, and I want to get your take on this too.
Okay.
Because there is in the music industry and what we call mainstream music right now, you know, it's flipped from what it used to be. And now the mainstream music now is a bunch of negativity.
Right.
And even in the one positive song that Lil Baby came out with that was positive, he even touched on the fact that he normally talks about drugs and dope, but he's trying to save his people, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How can we switch that? Because like the other day, I finally listened to J. Cole's new album, The Off Season, and that is a dope album, but I don't feel like it's getting no play yet. The mainstream keeps pushing all this negativity. Can we flip that first of all? Because mainstream is the radio and all of that, blah 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 blah, and
I
this is what
think
the kids listen to in the underground. So how can we flip that so we can get more positive messages like you talking about?
What it comes in the streets, it comes from home. It comes from the message that we're passing around in the streets. The streets made us. The streets gonna save us. Bad. You know what I'm saying? The power's in the people. How many times are we encouraging this behind closed doors? You know, when we at home with our kids and our grandkids. You know what I'm saying? How many times are we encouraging this in the street? You know what I'm saying? When we are talking to our homeboys, you know, neighbors and everybody. The change comes from within, but it starts the community. That's how you get unity. You see what I'm saying? If I get everybody get everybody on the same page, it starts with the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? As long as the man in the mirror see the vision, then he can continue to pass on the vision. But you know, man, everybody got opinions. Everybody want to do their own thing when they want to do it, how they want to do it. But the main thing is to spread love, you know, and positivity. Right. You know, you can't hate love. I don't care. They'll run away from it. They'll get mad. But you can't hate love. And you know what I'm saying? It don't matter how negative you are. A negative person will run from positivity. So if we encourage positivity, then we can get all the naysayers and the negative movements and all that stuff out the way. You know, because I think it's another time for what y'all had back in the day, self-destruction.
Yeah.
And a few more other songs, you know. But shoot.
I was talking about that with somebody earlier. How can we get another one of those? Can we get all the heavy hitters that's out today to do another self destruction and
Thing is that the people that's out now, they might lose their deal. They do something positive.
Right. And
that's the
that's the thing.
problem.
That's the thing.
You know,
Because like you said, the radio is what delivers the music to the people. You got the radio stations, you got your DJs. And radio stations are ran by money.
Mm-hmm.
And the money comes from the labels. And if the labels ain't, if that's not what they want to push, that's not what they gonna push. Period. But I do think that
well,
we
hold on,
currently
let me interrupt you. The record station are paid by the sponsors and the commercials. So if you can get the commercials to say that, hey, we're not gonna buy commercials if y'all continue to play this negativity because our products surrounded by it, then that's another angle we can have change.
That's definitely another angle. And it's not something that I think is not likely, because when you look at society now, like our very first, topic of discussion was holistic healing. And that is somewhat becoming a movement of sorts. You have a lot of people who are, researching more. You see a lot more people talking about CMOS than ever before. You see a lot of people tapping into chlorophyll more than ever before, and researching, what they can do to help themselves. You also got the whole notion of self-love. Everybody is preaching self-love, and self-healing and all these things. So I think that is a start, because of course, like you said, it starts with self. So if I am a proponent for self-love, then, and I'm encouraging that of the next person, then eventually, hopefully, it'll create a domino effect, and will start to spread out, amongst the community, and start to, start other conversations.
It definitely can.
So
I
it definitely
believe
can.
There's always these small pockets of things that happen. Just today, because I moved out to the DC area, so I'm in the DMV. I was riding through Southeast, which is like the worst, or traditionally the worst part of DC, and in 15 seconds, I saw a black cop, walking his beat, walk across the street to some guys who normally would run from the cops. He gave them a pound. They sat there, they talked, they chopped it up. Those are the things that can happen, that can help heal our community. Just to see a black cop walking a black beat and going and actually embracing and talking to the brothers in the hood instead of them running. What you running for? You ain't did nothing. You just standing here. Embrace it.
Well, here's the thing, man. They've only given us 3 options in life. The black man. When we was growing up, you had the baller. This guy here, he gonna ball till he fall. Yeah, he gonna come back. He gonna go away for a few years. He gonna come back. The system might have broke him, or he might do it again, go back to jail, then come out and get broke. All right. Then you have the absent father. Here's the provider. He's here. He's there for you when he can, but he got to work all day. When he get off work, he go to his room, lay in his bed, because he got to get up and go pay for this shit. And then you got the person who's always present, the black man that's always present. He can't do shit for you, but he gonna be at the house, likely with a bill, cigarette. The system broken. He don't want jail. He don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? He can't get a job because he black. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like a decent job. We talking about like 80, 90,000, maybe 6 figures, where they can live the American dream. American apple pie is what we call it.
Right.
and the thing is why would these are examples? Because what they did was they did another thing. They only gave us 3 options. We was gonna go to the military and get killed on the front line. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the military, or we're gonna go back to the hood. We can't get a job between 18 and 22. They're not gonna give any black males decent jobs between the ages of 18 and 22. So now you gotta go back to the hood, and now you either get high off drugs or you sell drugs. Right. You go to jail for both of them. Or Here's the third option. Hey, you can go to college and get your ass in lifelong debt. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Nobody encouraged us. Like I said, nobody encouraged us about entrepreneurship. Nobody told us, hey, man, do you know you can start your own lawn service? Matter of fact, yeah, I tell you what, instead of taking you out to the club tonight to go pop bottles and holler at these females, man, I'm gonna buy you 2 lawnmowers, dog. I'm gonna get you straight. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And nobody's encouraging these particular things. You know, telling this guy, hey man, you wash cars pretty good. Look, man, I'm gonna put you in business, man. We're gonna start you up a detail shop, man. We're gonna get you some regular clients so you can pay your bills every month. Feel me?
Yeah.
And we've been put inside of a box. This particular stigma that we have to break it. And it starts by small pockets in the community. You know what I'm saying? And it don't start by saying it loud, saying it proud either. Because that means you just identified yourself. They come to get your ass.
They coming to you. Yeah.
Man. Wow.
You know, I'm a big opponent against say it loud, say it proud. Because how many white people you hear saying white power, white power? No, they probably, hey, white power. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's
the
one thing we don't understand. Real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Yeah, but see, we can encourage it. We can encourage these particular things, dog. And over time, it's gonna come. You know, wrong one day, but over time, all we gotta do is start it. You know what I'm saying? If we start the ball rolling, it'll roll.
And I think that we do have, thank God, we have a new generation, you know, that is being introduced to entrepreneurship. And I was just speaking with my mom the other day about this same exact conversation. And I was telling her that, you know, when you think about generations pre us, they were taught that, like you said, you go to college, or you go to work. You go to the factory. All the men was going to the factory or the military, or everybody was going to work. And if there was somebody in the family who was like, well, I'm going to start my own company, like they became the laughing stock of the family. Like nobody believed that you can actually get out here, do your own thing, start your own company and be successful. But times are changing, and I'm so happy that they are. And you see so many entrepreneurs that are, you know, popping up and are learning how to appropriately be entrepreneurs and move in business and things of that nature. So I think that when we look at the next generation to come, it's going to be a whole nother level of citizens, because we have started to educate ourselves. We got, you know, a lot of people are educating themselves on financial literacy. People are learning how to deal in stock. I still don't understand this cryptocurrency stuff.
Buy as much as you can.
Yeah. I'm already in it. I'm in it. I'm all in it. So hey.
You know, I got started on about 4 years ago. The guy who put the money up behind this particular project is the Crown Prince of South Korea, man. Big shout out to Andrew Lee, man. You know, he put me on the Bitcoin. And that was about 4 years ago. I think Bitcoin was about $800. And my first payment from him was 2 Bitcoins. I never spent them.
I already know what you're sitting on there right there, because that thing done took off, man. I missed this one that just came up, this Dogecoin, which is like supposed to be like it was a joke. But like it just like this past December, it was like worth 0.007. I think I talked about this already, but now, I mean, that thing is like taking off.
It was worth less than that.
It was.
I can show you Dogecoin transactions from 2018.
Yeah,
it was like 7 zeros in front of the one.
And imagine if you could have got in right there.
I did.
And just bought like a million shares.
I put $100 up. I cashed out around like about $11,000-$12,000, but
okay.
And that's before it even hit a penny. I tell you, the new ones to be on the lookout for is you have Shiba and you have Akita. Now I'm getting ready. I also have a cryptocurrency show that we're going to get ready to publish the first episode for here coming up soon. We talk about what Elon Musk quotes and stuff all day. But But what it is you have to go on coinmarketcap.com.
Mm-hmm.
This is like your stock market. This is where you see the different numbers. You click into the captions up there where it say cryptocurrencies. You see winners and losers, biggest winners and biggest losers, and you begin to follow those, and you'll see a lot of those are worth hundreds and thousands and 10,000s of a penny.
Yeah.
So it would behoove you to put some money up for your kids. You know what I'm saying? That way we can start. That way we can begin generational wealth. And I think that's another reason why the stigma is the way it is that they wanted to stop our generational wealth.
Of course, it's always been that way. Always been that way. I mean, when I first got involved in the market, and this was back in the mid '90s, I didn't know anything about the market, but I was actually a stockbroker for 15 years, so I learned a lot, but the way that they had that thing structured, you remember you go to the newspaper on Sunday, you see all them little bitty numbers and them abbreviations and everything.
Right.
What all this stuff mean? It's so simple. It's simple mathematics, addition and subtraction and multiplication, but they made it look like it was some cryptic shit that we wasn't supposed to learn. They didn't want us to learn it. And it's so simple. It's easy as hell. When I got into the market, man, I soaked it all up, man. And that's why I'm still in that shit now. Because you can actually do some stuff there. So yeah, I'm gonna check out. I was writing down at coinmarketcap.com. I'm about to find the next big thing.
Coinmarketcap.com, CoinGecko. Make sure you get involved in some of those particular things. And then what we're doing with a lot of the independent artists, in order for them to get their music out, we're creating Ethereum-based NFTs, so they can have different music galleries. Different people can check it out around the world. You just don't have to be put inside the bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because man, when we was little kids, they told us we could be anything we wanted to be. We can go anywhere we want to go. We can have anything we want to have. Now I want to tell me which dummy told us that changed.
Man,
they just didn't know how to tell us how. That's the only thing. That was the only thing. Our people didn't have the knowledge to be able to tell us how to make those things happen. But they knew that, if our white counterparts were doing anything, then it was not out of reach for us. So, and I think that's the only difference. They just never knew how, or how to tell us how. I'm so happy that we're having this conversation. This is great.
Man.
Yeah.
So we're going to tap back into the music because we need to get to know who DJ Hard Hitta is outside of this holistic healer.
I know. We already know that he's a holistic healer and he's a financial guru and shit. We need to find out about the music.
He's a Renaissance man. He's multifaceted.
He didn't pull back all kind of layers.
Don't put me in a bubble. Do not put me in a bubble.
But how did you become DJ Hard Hitta? When did you start your journey in music?
My journey in man, ever since I can remember, I've been in love with music. You know what I'm saying? I've lost a lot of girlfriends behind music. You know what I'm saying? And studio time. But no, I've always been in music. Music is my life. Everybody in my family ain't in music. I'm the only one in music. You know what I'm saying? But just the love of it. Just being around it, the feeling you get when you hear a good song. You ever hear a song and chills run up like, oh, that's what I get out of it. And then as I begin to progress, I found out that the DJ is the only particular entertainer that the age doesn't matter. He can be young, he can be old, he can be fat, he can be skinny, he can be a lady, it could be a man, it could be a lady. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. And so I began to grasp toward that, and then also by being a DJ, I can chill with rappers. I can chill with other DJs. I can set the vibe. I can play 2 songs to make you fight, 2 songs to make you chill and relax, 2 songs to make you want to take somebody home. You know what I'm saying? And just being just having that particular power, as a DJ. That's what made me, pick that particular route.
Yeah.
I got to watch DJ Screw. I got to watch so many other DJs, DJ Icy Hot, OG Ron C, DJ Michael 5000 Watts, coming up under those guys. Those are all my big brothers, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do what they was doing. I wanted to control the crowd the way they were able to, through mixtapes on the streets, whether through the parties, through the club events, I wanted that, I looked at it and I was like, man, that should be me. You know what I'm saying? and so I fought for it. I fought long and hard for it and I got it. You know what I'm saying?
You absolutely got it. And that's one of the things that a lot of DJs starting out really don't look at where all they can really go,
Right.
and where that journey could take them. And for you, it's literally taking you all over the world.
Right.
So what was the progression like going from being losing?
He went away.
Because phone rang. But for those of you who are tuned in or are just now jumping on, y'all have missed some great conversation with a Hard Hitta.
I'm gonna go back and watch this myself.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely, because he done dropped all kind of gems, and we hadn't even got to know him as an artist yet or a DJ yet. Like,
Right.
so we just now tapping into that thing. While we waiting for him to come back, we're gonna go ahead and get into another one of his songs. Actually, this one is titled "I'm Sorry." And when we come back, hopefully we have him back and we'll be able to tap right back into where we left off.
Yeah, he'll be right back.
Stay right there.
All right.
Hey, girl, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was working on my music. I was dumb enough to do it.
I know. I should have called.
Girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music.
I was in the studio all night
Should've
coming
never
up with this.
felt you. I was selfish, I was stupid.
Wait. Listen.
Girl, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music. I was selfish, I was stupid. Should've been a just to prove that I should've never felt you back. I should've never felt you back.
No.
Girl, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music. I was selfish, I was stupid. Should've been a just to prove that I should've never felt you back. I should've never felt you back.
No.
Girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music, I was foolish. You was fucking with a loser, and I knew it. You was standing in the kitchen cooking dinner. You was talking, should've listened when I listened, but I didn't. You don't even gotta act like that. Pick up the phone, baby, call me back. On the interstate, driving the lag. I was getting better calling you back. My niggas saying that I needed more back. Getting high, I was having flashbacks. I was feeling like I need to be smacked. I was stupid. I was better than you, and I knew it. You was fucking with a nigga that was too. Girl, you know I can't get dirty, and I'm Rufus, Carolina, born and bred. In my hood, they call me Lucas. I ain't even trying to dish you like that. Put down the phone, don't text him back. I'm on the way, start packing your bag. When I pull up, put it all in the back. I told you when to call, I'm coming right back. On the interstate, we driving a lag. Telling me that I need to relax. Girl, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music. I was selfish, I was stupid. Should've been a just to prove that I should've never felt you back. I should've never felt you back. Girl, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music. I was selfish, I was stupid. Should've been a just to prove that I should've never felt you back. I should've never felt you back.
Girl, I'm sorry, not a cupid, now I'm stupid. I'm a nuisance, but you use me how you figure. My excuses, no excuses. How you do it, I can't do. How your curious is confused. refusing. She got friends and I got music. Who give a how I feel? Girl, I'm sorry, fuck you then. My mistake, I let you in. My mistake, I let you in. Well, baby, please don't do this. Think about it, I'm clueless. I admit I abused it. I admit I was foolish. Should've known not to choose you. Should've told her to keep walking. Should've told her to get off me. Should've never let her lean on me. Got caught in the gentleman. Fell in love with adrenaline. Should've played it for the benefit. Got caught in the memories. Got lost in the fantasy. What it cost my energy. All I ask you remember me. Hey. God, I'm sorry. How too selfish. Should've warned you. Love the music. Got a problem with the Houston, not a Cupid. I refuse it, girl. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry.
Girl, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music. I was selfish, I was stupid. Should've been a just to prove it. I should've never felt you back. I should've never felt you back. Girl, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music. I was selfish, I was stupid. Should've been a just to prove it. I should've never felt you back. I should've never felt you back. Girl, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I was working on my music. I was selfish, I was stupid. Should've been a just to prove it. I should've never felt you back. I should've never felt you back.
Hey, listen, that song right there was right on time.
Yes, it was. Right on time. Girl, I'm
Where's DJ
so...
Mohawk?
I don't know. Anyway, we back.
We back. DJ Hard Hitta had said earlier that, music was his love, so much so that he lost girlfriends because of it. And then in the video, that, first of all, that's a bop.
It is a bop. Yeah.
That is a bop.
It is.
Well, I'm sorry.
And I'm sure that's happens a lot with artists and relationships that, it's hard because music is your probably first girlfriend or your first boyfriend, if, depending on what level and how fully you are invested into it. So it's, to me, I would feel like if I got in a relationship with an artist, I would have to realize that I'm not going to be the first.
Absolutely. And it's the same with any type of entrepreneurial, journey. Like, people dive into whatever their passions are, and as a spouse or a male or female counterpart, like, unfortunately you do take like a back seat to whatever it is that they're passionate about.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. That song made me feel some kind of way, so I had to go do some stuff. I'm back. Here and Hard Hitta's back online too, so
you are disgusting.
I don't even want to know what type of way that song made him feel.
It was just sexy as fuck. I don't give a damn. It was sexy. Shit.
Don't nobody want to hear that though. Don't nobody want to know what you had to go do.
I had the mic muted.
Keep it to yourself.
Y'all do not understand what we go through week after week. Like,
you are gross.
It's ridiculous. Like, you just nasty.
Like, seriously.
But anyway,
I'm reporting you to Facebook. I'm reporting you to Facebook.
That song was a hell of a vibe.
Man, that was a serious vibe, man. That was boy. Woo. Yeah. Okay, I'm cool.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. You put your pinky up.
Welcome back, DJ Hard Hitta. Welcome back.
So before poor thing, he's like, I don't know.
We don't know either. We don't be knowing either. We just be like, okay, whatever.
We just roll with the punches and keep it moving.
I think the first time I heard that song, chills went up my spine. I mean, goosebumps. First time I heard when we had the beat and we put it together, it was like, man, I knew that song was gonna be something real special, man. Big shout out to Badman Republic and District 4. I actually co-wrote the song, put those guys together. One guy's from Wilmington, North Carolina, the other guy's from Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So we were able to get them to collaborate on that particular song, and it was great. It was great energy, you know what I'm saying, and a great message. All the ladies like it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. And of course, I can tell Shady Teas over here loves it. She come back singing the lyrics. So
First of
that
all,
was
that did not sound like you said Shady Teas. I'm not even gonna say what I thought you said.
I definitely said Shady Teas. It is Hard Hitta Space Expressions that are giving me life. we we need him to come back every week just to make the faces that he's making. like I bet he make the best reaction videos. If you haven't decided to tap into that thing, you need to. Because he be ready. Before we left, I was asking about the journey between going from being a local DJ to becoming a world renowned DJ. Like, at what point did you say, "Damn, I've made it"? Like, what was that point?
I've got there yet, you know, and I think that's the hunger, you know, that I continue to aspire for, because I don't think I made it until everybody around me made it, you know. When I can wake up and ain't nobody asking me for money, then I think I
Shit,
made it.
that ain't gonna never
You know what I'm
stop
saying?
happening.
Because, I'm serious, and I'm gonna say it like this. You have two kind of kings in this world, you know. You got the king who treats everybody like they're his peasants, like everyone is beneath him. You know what I'm saying? And you have another king who goes around crowning kings. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You know. Now the first king, he gonna live a coward's life. He gonna die a million times before being overthrown. You know what I'm saying? The second king will live forever. He'll never be broke. All his friends are rich, and they in power. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the second king. You know, and I feel like I've actually made it when I can actually say that for everybody. You know, but I knew that I had to leave. I knew that I had to get outside of Houston because all of the lanes were filled. You know, in Houston, we were screwheads. You know, we listen to screw music. You know, and you have those particular DJs who do that. You know, at the time, and I just had to take my show on the road. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to Coast DJs, Coast to Coast mixtapes, because they gave me life when I had none. You know what I'm saying? They gave me life, and Rap A Lot put some respect on it. Big shout out to my Rap A Lot family, Jay Prince, Junior, Jazz, Baby J, and Dre, and rest in peace, Josh. We just lost one of their family members over the Memorial Day weekend, Memorial Day holiday. So, you know, rest up, Josh. You know, we thinking about you. But yeah, that's when I had to. That's when I knew I had to take it to another level. I couldn't just be Houston. Somebody told me, they said, if it ain't local, it ain't live. And I said, well, if it's local, then it's not worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be worldwide.
Definitely. Like, a lot of people talk about success in the industry and how they define it. And it's interesting to hear different people talk about what success means to them. And so for some people, it literally is your neighborhood knowing you by name. And then for others, like yourself, when the
I did that
hunger
in high school.
he said, I checked that off a long time ago. But for others, it definitely is being able to say, you know, that my name travels before I even, you know, enter rooms. Right. So that is, you know, super, super dope. And then, like I said, for you to be a DJ, because one of the things, I work with a lot of independent artists, or have over the past, you know, 10 years. And one of the things that kind of messed with me a little bit when it came to independent artists was their lack of respect for the DJ. Like, a lot of independent artists don't understand how important the DJ is to their career.
Well, they do now.
They learn it.
Today they do. Because me and my brothers, we did something. We went about telling them something. Hey, everybody wants to say, man, the DJs don't mess with us. The DJs don't fuck with us. Well, when was the last time you went and messed with the DJ? When was the last time you went with the DJ? You got to stand in one spot and watch y'all run back and forth to the bar. Did you ask him, did he want a bottle of water? You know what I'm saying? So when we begin to do things of that nature, and begin to and man, shout out to my brother Bigger Rankin, man, because Bigger Rankin, I can really attribute him to the change of that type of thing, because he let it be known that we were the tastemakers. What if I don't play your record tonight? You know, here you do that. You better be
Right.
nice. You better be
You better be
nice.
That's
nice.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
Talk to
gotta
me
pay me.
nice.
You ain't gotta pay me, but
Man.
you better be nice. You know what I'm saying? So the respect grew. It grew over time, and now we're at a particular point where they do recognize the DJ. The DJ do get his love. Shout out to my brother DJ Khaled and my brother DJ Drummer for letting them know that, hey, DJs, we are great A&Rs. We do put together great music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And all DJs stick together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they ask me all the time, so are you trying to be the next DJ Khaled? Well, guess what? I'm like Khaled, Clue,
Right.
Screw. I'm like all of them. They're my brothers. And I took a
Right.
and I took a and I took a note from each book. You know what I'm saying? I took a page from each book, and I continue to be inspired by these particular guys. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
other DJs as well. And there's a bunch of DJs I'm missing. My shout out to the Baker Boys, shout out to the LA Leakers, shout out to Self, shout out to my boy DJ Envy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Kiati, Hard Body Kiati on the radio. In St. Louis, shout out to DJ Ramon. You know, I go on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with all the DJs. And
Man,
I'm a part of the biggest DJ coalition in the game, Coast to Coast DJs. And we
yeah.
encompass all the DJs, all your heavy hitters, all your coalition DJs, all your nerve DJs. Um, you know, and we begin that structure so that we could show that there is unity in hip hop. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And now what
Right.
we're trying to do is we're trying to just pass the word. We not a couple of us made the vow we ain't playing no killing and shooting, but some people still taking the bag. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't knock them. Them bills got to get paid. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bills got to get paid. It was once a time that I liked that music. I embraced it, and I wanted to play the drill and stuff. And then I began to see all my young brothers dying, all my
Mm.
homeboys dying left and right. Man, and it's very hurtful. Just
Yeah.
like I said, Josh is Jay Prince's nephew. You know, he just got shot in his heart. You know,
Wow.
un, unarmed black male,
Wow.
unarmed black man shot in his heart by another armed black man. You know what I'm saying?
That's the stuff we gotta stop. We gotta stop.
Yeah.
You know, you could have fought him.
Right.
But
Right. You know they don't believe in fighting no more. I think that the streets have started to raise a whole lot of punks really anymore. Like people don't fight hands up. They so quick to grab a pistol, and it's insane. Fight me, please, because I don't know how to run from a bullet. But I can
Boy,
kick your ass though. But so fight me.
yeah, I mean,
man, you heard,
Man,
you
because I
heard.
mean, what old boy say on Friday? If you lose, you live to fight another day. Like I'm okay with losing. I'll take an L, but just don't
that's
take my
right.
life.
Right. That's the part that people don't even understand, man. They don't even understand that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But our thoughts and prayers definitely go out to Jay Prince and his family. That's such a sad situation. Like Memorial Day weekend is supposed to be a weekend one to memorialize those who, lost their lives in
Man,
war.
it was a tough weekend here in Houston, man. And I'm starting to think about it a little bit now, man. I lost 7 people over the weekend. 7 people I know got shot in the head,
Wow.
Wow.
and one died of cancer.
Yeah. We gotta
And
do
I went to
better.
I went to 2 funerals yesterday. I went. We got funerals all this week coming up from Memorial Day violence. And and the sad thing is that it happens all over the country.
Yeah.
It's not just here in Houston. It's not just in Indianapolis where y'all from. It seems like it's everywhere where they sell Old English and Newport cigarettes. Everywhere where the government done put it, and they done put the dope with it, and the guns and the bullets. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody can tell me how to crack that combination, you know what I'm saying, with the government and tell them stop doing this shit to us, then you know I'm really listening.
They don't want to stop doing it. It was all by design anyway. Their plan is working. That's what. So they're gonna keep it going, which is why it's important to have another Greenwood, another Black Wall Street, where it's just primarily Black people, because
Yeah.
we can only love each other like we can. Nobody else can, and so their plan is working perfectly. So they're not gonna try to stop it.
No, it's up to us to make the change. It's up to us to realize who we are, where we came from, and what we can accomplish.
Right.
I tell you what,
they're gonna
man,
keep putting it out there.
Just 2 years ago, we were 13% of this country. Today, we're 11.
The plan's working.
I mean, not only that, but I mean, the Mexicans is fucking. So that's why they.
You know what? I can't with him. Listen, DJ Hard Hitta, tell our people where they can find your music.
True.
We can't be serious for 5 minutes.
Crazy as hell. So Hard Hitta, tell our viewers where they can find your music, how they can tap in with you, and all that good stuff.
Okay, you can follow me at DJ HARDHITTA on all platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Also, you can get all of the Hard Hitta Nation merchandise on hardhittanation.com. You can also check out many of the mixtapes that I have on djhardhitta.com. Also, I got 3 video games coming out. We got Hittarazzi, where my son plays Young Hitter. It's like Subway Surfer. He's running from the paparazzi. Hard Hitta Home Run Baseball and Hard Hitta Punch Out Boxing. We also make sure you check out the podcast that I'm doing with Lil Flip, The Truth Shall Set You Free, when y'all get a chance. And then I also have 2 other shows coming. Master of Munchies, which is recipes you can cook in 15 minutes or less when you're hot. And we also have Crypto Night. You know what I'm saying? And also we got the unveiling. Hold on, we just got it. Where it's at? Oh, we have it right here, y'all.
Oh shit, y'all about to hear it here first. Some exclusive shit.
The King of the Vibe shit.
No shit.
Ooh, that's nice.
All leather. Looks great down there.
It does look nice.
Oh yeah, I rocks with them.
Make sure y'all go to hardhittanation.com. Hardhittanation.com. Check out some of the merchandise on there. Also, and we just got so many other things, man. We're doing so much other stuff in the community. Shout out to my boy Trader Truth. We got another march that we're getting, helping kids get school supplies, immunization shots. You know, we're doing things to help relieve the community over, because you know, us in Texas, we still recovering from that big freeze. You know, even though it's June and July, you have a lot of people who haven't had their pipes and stuff fixed, so we're raising money to get those things done. You have a lot of people who lost their stuff, didn't have any insurance, so we're doing things like that. And also, we're pick up the fists and put down the guns down here. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. Thank y'all. All right.
So we're going to grab all of the information for y'all and share it on all of our social media platforms so y'all can get some of those dope sneakers and tap into everything he got going on. Now, Hard Hitta, we got some more of this show left. We're going to tap in with the Shady Teas up there. She always spilling the tea. Are you able to stay with us? Because there's a lot more great conversation being had.
All right, come on.
All right, you're going to stay with us. We're going to tap into another one of his videos right quick, and when we come back, we'll be rocking with the Shady T. She's gonna take right over. We'll be right back.
Man, if I see another motherfucking Hard Hitta, I'm so tired of this DJ Hard Hitta ass nigga. Man, every time I see this nigga, he out and I'm throwing CDs. And, I got a new joint. I got it here. Check this out. Man, I don't like that nigga.
I ain't the one, no what? I ain't the one, no sir. I ain't the one, no ma'am. I ain't the one, I ain't the one, what? I ain't the one, no sir. I ain't the one, no ma'am. I ain't the one, what?
DJ Hard Hitta, the backspin king, bitch.
I ain't the one, no ma'am. I ain't the one, what?
I ain't the one. I ain't the one, no sir. I ain't the one, no man. I ain't the one. Hold up. Jumped off the porch in the 8th grade. That's when I told myself, you better get paid. Hustle. Got racks on racks. Got stacks on stacks. I'm off in the trap, got the paper flipping like extra stacks. And I got my gap, just in case you try to jack. You better bag back before your brains go splat. Been $250,000 up for a while now. I know you just got your income tax, homie. You can smile now. I've been doing this at least for the last 10 summers. I done came through in everything except for a Hummer. BM dubs, big body Benz, Bentley coupes, Range Rover, everything on rims. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. I've been doing this since DJ Schools chopping screw and shit. I used to flip bricks, I used to hit licks, but now I graduated, now I smoke blunts and get stock tips. Southside, H-Town, coast to coast, all the way around the world, it's going down.
Here come this nigga DJ Hard. I'm tired of seeing this motherfucker right here. Oh, hey, what's up, dog? Hey, man, you got one of them free CDs?
Man, you can see these nuts. Hype up. I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. No, sir. I ain't the one. No, ma'am. I ain't the one. I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. No, sir. I ain't the one. No, ma'am. I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. No, sir. I ain't the one. No, ma'am. I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. I ain't the one. No, sir. I ain't the one. No, ma'am. I ain't the one. Hold up. I've been doing it big for a minute. Y'all like to talk about the money. Me, I like to go and get it. Hustle. We can go back to back. We can go track to track. Over 300 mixtapes counting, nigga. Can you fuck with that? I'm turned up to the max. That's right. No gold or platinum blacks. But I got hood love in these H-Town streets. They got my backs from the north side to the south side to the east side to the west side. Y'all niggas be hating, I ain't the one. Y'all niggas be faking, I ain't the one. Get out of my face, I ain't the one. DJ Hard Hitta is not the one. I ain't the one. I ain't the one. No sir. I ain't the one. No ma'am. I ain't the one. I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. No sir. I ain't the one. No ma'am. I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. What? I ain't the one. No sir. I ain't the one. No ma'am. I ain't the one. Don't forget it.
Listen, it's me over here laughing at different aspects of that video.
What is going on? I don't understand what's going on in this zoo today. But all I know is that I'm the Shady Teas, and that was a dope video by DJ Hard Hitta. It was another banger, definitely a summertime banger too. I can see driving down the street with the windows down, with my hair flowing in the wind, and bumping to that. So once again, make sure you follow all his social media, and we will post it to our websites too. So anyway, I just got a little something. I just came by to talk to y'all, for just a minute or so, just to get y'all's input and y'all's perspective on stuff. Because with the Shady Teas, we take real live perspectives and we apply to, real life. We real people. We out here. We living. We thriving. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to stay healthy, away from the vid. So a story that interests me actually is music related. It has to do with Yo Gotti and the Baby's new video. It's sparking, I guess you could say, a little controversy about colorism. Apparently the video has women, in the video, and they're twerking, they're dropping it low, they picking it up, it's warm, you know what I'm saying? They getting their freak on in the video. But someone noticed that the women in these videos are of a lighter complexion. And they basically wanted to speak on that and say, well, how come there's no dark-skinned women in your video? Now, of course, it's interesting to me because as a dark-skinned woman myself, would you want to be in a video that had you twerking and bent over? Or do you want to be represented in the music videos too, just like other hue women are? So what do you feel about the fact that there are people who are upset that there are no diversity because we all come in different shades? As you was talking about earlier, Hard Hitter, women come in all varieties, shapes, sizes, and colors. Should that be represented in videos? Or do you feel like if the video has women turn over twerking, is it really something that you want to be involved in anyway? What do y'all
Well,
think about
I do got a video coming out called "Bag It Up and Twerk It," and I got all shades of black in mine. But but you know, that's not really on the artist. You know, that's on whoever chose the models. You know, see, when you're on a video shoot, you got to understand the artists. They just show up. There's a script wrote, there's a storyboard wrote, there's a whole process that goes along with that. You know, you got your camera crew, you got your lighting crew, you got when you get to that particular level. So that's on who was picking the models. That's not on the artist. Now, whoever's picking the models, they should figure out who did that, who's the assistant director or the director, and then they should get on their ass because that's who shot the video. You know, that's who provided. The director's job is to provide everything. He don't just. It's not just your cameraman. He come outside. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it and I'm gonna take it home. I'm gonna edit it. Nah. The director is the guy who gets everything. So if you need the girls, he get that. You need the props, the cars. You know, locations. He hires location finders. Um, Different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So definitely get on the director ass for not showing all the beauty that blackness has to offer. You know what I'm saying?
So even on a Yo Gotti and the baby level, you feel like they don't have enough pool to say, I want a variety of different women? Because you said in your video you got variety, but
Well,
did
well,
you did you?
I directed my video. Um,
Okay.
these these particular guys, they don't. I know for a fact they don't direct their own videos. They work with several directors. I've been on several of their sets and I've seen it coming and going. They'll work with somebody from New York, California, Memphis, Miami, Houston. It don't matter. They'll work with anybody because long as the end result is good, they're not gonna put it out unless the end result is good. So I don't think that. Actually, I don't even think that crossed anybody's mind, especially if the women are beautiful. You know, I'm just gonna say, oh, she's beautiful, but replace her beautiful ass with somebody else beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Find dark skin beautiful chick. But for me, I am light skinned. I don't have cakes though. But if I did, and even if I was dark skinned and being a video model was a part of my profession, then I know what comes with the territory. That's something that's a part of your job description, ma'am, is to do a little bit of twerking, regardless of what shade you are. So I don't think that it's really, a question of if whether or not the twerk of it all is to be questioned, based on the complexion. I just really want a lot of people to get up out their feelings about some of the most minute stuff. Like okay, an ass is an ass. And if it's fat, I'm a whole entire straight woman. But I'm gonna look.
And that's
And I don't care if it's light skin, dark skin, white, black, if it's rotund. I am a woman who does not have an ass, so I appreciate those that do, and I'm going to look.
Right.
I can dig that too, and I don't understand why. First of all, because it's really all about the preference. It's like Hard Hitter was saying. I mean, these people who are directing the videos, they may subconsciously have their own preferences. You know what I'm saying? So they may not really be thinking about this whole, oh, I got to be politically correct and make sure I include, some light-skinned booties and some dark-skinned booties. Hell, if I was directing a video, I'd probably have a video full of Lizzos, okay? Because that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just
That's just what you like.
He talks
So
about this
if
a
these
lot.
people are directing the videos and they just happen to be subconsciously thinking that, this is what I like, so these are the women I'm going to go and get. That's just what happens to be in a video. That does not mean he's discriminating about, I just don't like dark skinned chicks. So I'm not gonna have no dark skinned chicks in the video. He may not subconsciously be thinking about that. And that's why I feel like sometimes people be fighting the wrong battles. We fight the wrong battles. For instance, I know recently they've been fighting all these battles since we done got all black woke and shit. And guess what? They done fought against Aunt Jemima. They done fought against Uncle Ben. Now guess what? We ain't got no black people on no products. Got tons of white people on all their products. They done took the one Native American off of Land O'Lakes. Now they mad. Now they ain't got no representation for for Native Americans. So sometimes we fight the wrong battles. Shut the hell up and just get the representation you getting.
So when peanut butter gonna fight jelly?
I was about to say, who do I have the right to get Captain Crunch off of that box? Because a lot of white men, and he's short, so he got the Napoleon syndrome on top of it. Off of the box because short people are offended by having him on the box.
Right. You see what I'm saying? just let it be. Nobody's really thinking about this stuff that deep, I don't think. But they are doing what they are familiar with. So it's really a matter, we probably need to work harder to get more people that think like the mainstream or everybody else that likes these different things, to get them out there on the back end, more so than trying to force the people that's got the power now to do what we want them to do. Then let's just get the dark-skinned people out there, and then they can make those dark-skinned decisions.
Yeah, I'm sick of y'all. That's it for the Shady Teas. Keep it shady.
So you telling me you don't appreciate the light-skinned booty? Is that what you saying, Tees?
I don't know what to feel, really. Because
don't let me catch you trying to do that Sammy Sosa shit. Trying to get in the video.
Not me. I love this chocolate. I love being Hershey, baby. Yes. Hey, Hershey. Hey. I don't know. I always try to look at both sides of situations, right? Mm-hmm. So if I was trying to be a video vixen and, my complexion as it is, and I couldn't get jobs because of my complexion, yeah, I would be pissed off. And that's the only thing that I'm being denied for because of the way I look. But you have somebody else just because of a lighter complexion is getting these jobs, then yeah, I would be upset about that. If this is my profession. I mean, but it's not. But I could understand if I wanted to do that, it's kind of hard. Now, let's also talk about the fact that this is a broader too. It's not just about music videos, okay? I'm just talking about a music video right now. This happens in all types of careers where you don't get picked for your name. They'll look at your name on your application. They will determine if they'll hire a Daquan before they'll hire a John. You know what I'm saying? And that happens. They'll also look at your appearance too. If you have dreadlocks, they may call it unprofessional, or afro. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair either. Why should somebody change their appearance to try to get a job? So that's one aspect of it. But I also agree on another side of it.
Is that what y'all go through in the Midwest?
What?
That's what happens.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Midwest.
Well, I tell you what, in Houston, I want to tell you, in Houston, up until Hurricane Katrina, it was like that. But in Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Louisiana,
it was flipped.
They don't discriminate about the dreadlocks. They don't. Their thing is their thing more is how your persona, approach, how you dress. But shit, man, fuck getting a job. Man, we should be striving for entrepreneurship. Why would we want somebody to put a salary cap on our dollar?
Also true. That's true.
It's very true.
But isn't that what video vixens are? Aren't they entrepreneurs? Ain't that what they are?
Correct. Independent contractors.
Right. They're independent contractors. So I feel what you're saying though about how the artist doesn't have a lot of control or say so over who's in the video. But does that make it right? You know what I'm saying? Whoever is hiring, does that make it right? But then
Man,
on the
you got some artists that'll speak up though. They will
right,
speak up and they'll
right.
recognize. Like if they put a bunch of white girls in the video, they'll be like, "Hold on, we need some sisters in here." You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
got a bunch of people that'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it from that standpoint. But I don't know about as far as the complexion between sisters. I view
Right.
sister. I view a sister as a sister. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, but it's an interesting topic. I mean, colorism is going to happen, racism is going to happen. All we have to do is keep on striving and rising above, per usual. We
Mm-hmm.
keep, have always went against the odds, and we're still flourishing and thriving. So, but yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all about that. Pop in. That's all I got today. My name is Shady Teas. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram.
Twitter, Yo Mama's House, My Mama, Your Daddy. Email me. Bye.
But don't be mad when you wake up and you got a whole lot of stalkers. Don't be mad when you wake up and you get stalked at your
I'm
mama
dead.
house.
Boy.
Yeah, we gonna get into one more DJ Hard Hitta video. This one's titled "Can't Stop." And when we get back, we going straight to Sunday school with DJ Mo Hype, and I'm scared as hell to see what he got going on.
Yeah,
But
Me
I'm
too.
excited to see the
I'm
reaction
I'm
from DJ
frightened.
Hard Hitta. We'll be right back, y'all.
At the same time,
You know I can't stop cruising down blocks and dropping tops. We be ballin', buying them cars straight off the lot. We ain't fallin', and you know we ain't trippin'. We gon' get it, we ain't quittin' till the beat stop hitting. We gon' parlay, keep drinking and smoking weed like Bob Marley. At the crib or out of town, you can call me. And you know we ain't trippin', we gon' get it, we ain't quittin' till the beat stop hitting.
I started out a broke brother, a no hope brother. I was in need of cash, yeah, I sold dope, brother. Stacks of dollar figures got bigger, I kept them coming. I was a different stroke, trying to live like Mr. Drummond. Then the ATL bust in, DEA rush in, flipping over everything, trying to find something. They couldn't find nothing, so they had to leave. 5 G's for eternity fees, case closed and now I'm free.
You know I can't stop cruising down blocks and dropping tops. We be ballin', buying them cars straight off the lot. We ain't fallin', and you know we ain't trippin'. We gon' get it, we ain't quittin' till the beat stop hitting. We gon' parlay, keep drinking and smoking big like Bob Marley. At the crib or out of town, you can call me. And you know we ain't trippin'. We gon' get it, we ain't quittin' till the beat stop hitting.
You say you can't get your grind on. Your neighbors hate when well, watch me get mine on. You say you can't get your shine on. Police tripping, well, watch me get mine on. Get mine on. Because I can't stop ballin'. With all these women in these links that keep calling. You know I'm getting to the money, no stalling. When I play my cards right, I go all in. I go all in.
We in the H where we known for sipping purple Drake, wearing candy paint, swerving lane to lane. Get some brain from a Dane while I'm smoking Jane. Tell me big flow, ice cold, Johnny Dang. 57 Chevy, old school candy. All about my paper, so I'm gonna keep on stacking. Tank Gabbard in the booth, watch me smash. Car wreck flow, I'm always gon' crash.
You know I can't stop cruising down blocks and dropping tops. We be ballin', buying them cars straight off the lot. We ain't fallin', and you know we ain't trippin'. We gon' get it, we ain't quittin' till the beat stop hitting. We gon' parlay, keep drinking and smoking big like Bob Marley. At the crib or out of town, you can call me. And you know we ain't trippin'. We gon' get it, we ain't quittin' till the beat stop hitting.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Bitch, I got money on my phone, bitch. Hey, say, hey, man, I got money on my phone.
What's up? Bro, you signed on that one.
Mohawk, what are you eating? Meatloaf? What are you eating?
Captain Crunch.
You eat some Fruity Pebbles?
Nah, man. That's some pretzel.
Clearly got cheese and crackers and wine going on. A whole charcuterie board going on over there.
Shout out to the pretzel Chris. Anyway, y'all, welcome to Sunday School. I'm DJ Mohawk. And this is the segment where we just like bring out a little bit of stuff that you might not have known. Some stuff you might have known already. But I like to go in and dissect the music every week so that if you don't know something about a song, you can learn something about a song. That's what we do. This week's feature is a little known track by Drake, Chris Brown, No Guidance. That was a dope ass song, man. I could play that in the club and that mother would hit hard. But there's a sample in that song that many people probably did not research. And we found out some stuff about the song. So let's just play a little bit of the song so that you know exactly what I'm talking about, and then I'll break it down for you.
Hey.
All right, so we know that song right there. That was the shit. You know, I got to keep them short because Warner Brothers be coming after my ass, talking about you guys and some shit. Fuck them. But anyway, that very beginning part of that song was a sample. And this sample came actually from a guy, and some people may know him. He's an artist. He's an artist by the name of Shady Teas, little known artist. He's got SoundCloud pages. He got Spotify's, YouTube's. This song actually dropped in 2018. And, you know, shout out for Drake and Chris Brown or whoever the producer was for finding this little known track. Because if you go look up Shady Teas, that's Shay, C-H-E, E-Crew, E-C-U, he's pretty dope. He's pretty dope. A little bit dark in his music, but his stuff is kind of dope. So this is the song that actually got that whole sample that not only was at the beginning of the song, but if you listen underneath the raps and the singing, this sample played throughout the entire record, and it goes a little something like this.
Trying to fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have no babies. I don't even wanna go back home. Hopefully I don't leave you on your own. Hit you up with the bomb, bomb, bomb. Not a thug, but you still be my hoe.
So yeah, the song is actually pretty dope. The entire song is dope as hell. Like I said, he's a little bit dark. But that whole situation that I had talked about before, I die, I want to fuck you, baby, and hopefully we don't have no babies. How many of y'all at 21 was thinking like that? That's just that, yeah, you know, the guys, you know, we think about the guys, you know, thinking like that. I want to get it.
Innocent at 21.
But
what you talking about?
But yeah, I've listened to a few of his tracks, and Shady Teas, check him out. Spotify, YouTube, he's all over the place. He's got some pretty hot stuff. So definitely check out for that dude. So hey, that's it for this week's edition of Sunday School, man. I just try to keep it real for y'all, man, and just bring some enlightenment where I can.
Thanks for taking us. Thanks for taking us to school.
Oh, wow. I ain't trying to be in a man's pockets or anything, but I need to know.
You get paid.
Exactly. That's what I need to know, because the visual for, you know, that thing right there, you know, I like the beat, I like the little hot taps, you know.
Did he get a check?
But did he get a check?
I don't know. I'm sure he did. I think I did remember hearing something that, yeah, Drake got him paid. Okay. Now, what he did after that to parlay that, because, of course, you know, if you're getting Drake money, then technically you should be kind of out there a little bit more.
That's
now.
Drake and Chris Brown money.
Yeah, if he getting Drake and Chris Brown money, yeah, if he getting Drake and Chris Brown money, you know, we would think we'd be seeing a little bit more of him by now. But Hey, it depends if you take that check and smoke it up, or if you take that check and go to the studio. That's on you. So I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
follow him on SoundCloud.
Check
I'm
him
gonna
out.
ask
We
him.
can probably get him. We can get
I'm
him.
gonna ask him. I'm gonna say, "Hey, bruh."
What he gonna smoke? I don't think they smoke crack no more.
They don't smoke crack no more. That's gone out of style. Okay.
That crack extinct.
Is it?
He just spent
Yeah, we
all
don't
his
do
money on that
not
Katie.
crack. Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what the new kid smoke, Katie?
Crack is too cheap.
I don't know what you're talking about, Brittany. What do you, Brittany? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've never. You talking about?
You know, I'm
The
the
only
least.
Katie I know is Katy, Texas. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, hard hitters. They still all linked up down there in Houston?
Huh?
They still be on that lane down in Houston?
Man, they be on something. I don't be on. I be on marijuana and water.
Hey man,
he said he be on the MMS.
I call it the 3 W's. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, weed, water, and winning.
I heard that.
But I'm definitely gonna look. Sir, did you get paid for that? If not, come holler at your girl. Let's work this out together.
Right.
I can help you collect them coins. Let's talk.
Is he even alive?
He is still around. He actually made a post a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I hope he posted that chick. In real life.
Man.
We've had so much fun with DJ Hard Hitter today. Like, your personality is like super duper dope. Let our viewers know one more time where they can find you and tap into all the dopeness that you got going on. I'm really intrigued about these video games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's dope, man. It's dope. Everything's great, man. Just at DJ HARDHITTA on all platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everything. DJ Hard. You can get all the. Make sure y'all check out the merchandise on hardhitternation.com. And then you can also check out a lot of the mixes. Oh, yeah, we just dropped a new mixtape too. Big shout. Now, I'm a part of the most downloaded mixtape series in the world. It's called Hip Hop TXL. We got billions and billions and billions of downloads. It got me the award for being #1 mixtape DJ in America like 3 years in a row. So, big shout out to that. Shout out to my brother, DJ Ready Rail, DJ Paris, DJ Iceberg, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my bro, DJ Adrian Swish, out there holding down LA. You know, we encompass the whole country. That's what we do. But yeah, man, check me out.
Yeah, be sure to check him out. And again, we're gonna post all of his stuff everywhere. If you have a flyer for the community event that you have going on to raise money for those who are still trying to recover from the freeze.
Well, I'll post it up on social media when it becomes available. But you know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all check it out. Check me out on social media and different things of that nature. A lot of new merchandise, a lot of different music content, a lot of different community events. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in touch with everything that life has to offer, man. We got one life. Right. This shit ain't practice. So if you feel good, you better do that shit. You know what
I'm saying? Are you a Capricorn?
No, I'm not. Tourist all day.
He talks about entrepreneurship a little too much. He's definitely a
baby. Listen, May 5th right here, Cinco de Mayo. I knew it was something about you that I liked. Wow. Yes, Taurus. Yes, gang. I can't do gang signs.
I just had a birthday May 17th. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up.
If I could sing, I would sing to you, but
no.
I want us to remain friends.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
All right, y'all.
We're definitely friends now, but thank you for rocking with us.
All right, now y'all be blessed.
You too.
You too.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Y'all, it's the Independent Radio Show. We out. Yes.
Don't forget. Great. Follow me on my Brazzers page.
Nobody's following you on your nothing, okay?
You know.
Okay, y'all.
Follow us on our social media platforms. And shout out to everybody
you.
who's been rocking with us all day today.
Thank
I saw
you.
Tiana Flowers. I saw somebody else.
Who else
Jared
was on
Harris.
there? Oh yeah.
Shout out to those of you who, have been watching throughout this week's podcast. Y'all are so dope. I love how y'all interact with us. I love it. Share
It's
this shit if you like
fantastic.
this shit and all that good stuff. Y'all, we out of here.
Bye.
Peace. Hey, yay.
Baby, 180,